Exploding head syndrome, loud noises that aren't real. Hello and welcome to the channel. Imagine this, you're drifting off to sleep, your body is relaxed, your brain is powering down. And then, bang, crash, explosion. You bolt upright, heart racing, adrenaline surging, fully convinced that a bomb went off. Someone slammed a door inside your skull, or your brain just broke. You check the room, nothing's fallen, no one else heard anything, your house is still standing. So what just happened? If you've ever experienced loud noises that aren't real while falling asleep or waking up, congratulations. You may have experienced one of the most dramatically named conditions in medicine, exploding head syndrome, and no, your head is not exploding. But your brain is definitely messing with you. What is exploding head syndrome? Despite how horrifying the name sounds, exploding head syndrome, let's call it EHS, is actually a sleep-related sensory disorder. It causes people to hear explosions, gunshots, thunder, cymbals crashing, doors slamming, electrical buzzing, or a sudden whoosh sound. These noises are extremely loud, feel very real, but are entirely imaginary. Important point. There is no actual sound, no brain damage, no physical explosion, just your brain misfiring at a very inconvenient moment. When does it happen? Exploding head syndrome almost always happens during transitions between sleep and wakefulness. Specifically, as you're falling asleep or as you're waking up. This places it in a group of conditions called parasomnias. Weird things the brain does during sleep transitions. Other parasomnias include sleepwalking, night terrors, sleep paralysis. Your brain is basically switching modes and occasionally hits the wrong button. What does it feel like? People describe EHS in strikingly similar ways. It sounded like a bomb went off next to my head, like a shotgun inside my skull, a loud metallic crash, an electrical explosion, a firework inside my brain. Some people also experience a flash of light, a jolt through the body, a surge of fear, rapid heartbeat, shortness of breath. But here's the key detail. There is no pain. If there's pain, pressure, weakness, or confusion afterward, this is likely not exploding head syndrome and needs evaluation. EHS is loud, shocking, terrifying, but painless. Let's address the elephant in the room. Exploding head syndrome is one of the worst names in medicine. Nothing explodes, nothing ruptures, nothing bleeds. If we named it more accurately, it would be called something like transient sleep onset auditory hallucination disorder, which is less catchy, but significantly less horrifying. Unfortunately, the name alone causes panic ER visits, anxiety spirals, Googling at 3 a.m. So let's fix that. What causes exploding head syndrome? The exact cause isn't fully understood, but we have strong theories. As you fall asleep, different parts of your brain shut down at different times. Normally, the auditory cortex powers down smoothly. Sensory input fades gradually. In EHS, the auditory system shuts off suddenly or fires one last massive signal. That signal is interpreted as a loud noise. Think of it like a computer shutting down. And the speakers popping loudly at the last second. Nothing's broken, just bad timing. EHS is more common in people with sleep deprivation, irregular sleep schedules, high stress, anxiety disorders, neurotransmitters like GABA, serotonin, dopamine may briefly fall out of sync during sleep transitions. The biggest triggers: extreme stress, burnout, jet lag, shift work, insomnia. Your brain is tired, it misfires. Exploding head syndrome is way more common than people think. Studies suggest up to 10-15% of adults may experience it at least once. Many people never report it. Many assume it was a dream or panic attack. It can occur at any age, but is more common in adults, students, people under high stress, people with disrupted sleep cycles. You're not weird, you're not broken, you're not alone. Is it dangerous? Short answer, no. Exploding head syndrome does not damage the brain, does not increase stroke risk, does not cause seizures, does not lead to dementia. The biggest harm comes from anxiety, fear, sleep avoidance. People get scared to fall asleep, which makes it happen more. That's the real problem. How is it different from other conditions? Let's quickly compare. Stroke causes weakness, speech problems, facial droop. EHS does not. Seizures cause loss of awareness, confusion afterward. EHS does not. Brain tumors cause progressive symptoms, headaches, neurologic deficits. EHS does not. Sleep paralysis can overlap with EHS, but includes inability to move, sometimes hallucinations. If you're unsure, always get checked, but EHS alone is benign. There's no cure because nothing is broken, but symptoms often improve dramatically with better sleep hygiene, regular sleep schedule, no screens before bed, dark, quiet room, stress reduction, meditation, therapy, exercise reassurance. This one is huge. Once people know what it is, episodes often decrease. Fear response fades. Sleep improves. In severe cases, doctors may try low-dose antidepressants, calcium channel blockers, but most people don't need medication. Why your brain picks the worst possible sound? Ever notice? It's never gentle rain, soft music, ocean waves. Your brain chooses poise, explosions, gunshots. Sirens, why? Because the brain is wired to detect threats. When the auditory system misfires, your survival circuits interpret it as wake up, something is very wrong. It's not elegant, but it's effective. So if you've ever heard a loud bang that wasn't real, an explosion inside your head, a crash that jolted you awake, remember this: your brain is not exploding. You are not dying. You are not losing your mind. Your brain just glitched during sleep. If this video helped, like it and subscribe to the channel. It helps the channel grow immensely. Let me know in the comments if you have ever heard of exploding head syndrome. Do you actually have it? What sound did you hear? And as always, stay curious, sleep well, and don't fear the fake explosions. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask Askadoc.